What is going on? What is going on? The Lakers will look to get back into the winning column. They are taking on the Indiana Pacers tonight in Indiana to finish off their 6-game road trip. Can the Lakers end their 6-game road trip on a high note and go 5-1? 5-1. Remember, I gave you guys that prediction that I believe the Lakers would go 4-2, and they have been proven over and over again that they can be legit contenders in the Western Conference. But that is something that we're going to have to discuss. The standings are really, really close. And with the Lakers only having 10 games remaining in this NBA season, what's going to happen? What is their goal? What should be their focus for the remaining games of this NBA regular season? We're going to talk about all that. And of course, I have to talk about my friends at Pachanga Resort Casino, and you can play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pachanga Resort Casino just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit pachanga.com or call 888-PACHANGA for reservations and for more information. A little bit of a late start today for Lakers Talk Daily. It's our apologies. We got the Blue Review going on. Dodgers opening day is literally right around the corner. So, we got to be in preparation for that. So, of course, we got the Lakers as well. They are looking to go 5-1. They're playing against a tanking Indiana Pacers team. And by the way, stuff in regards to the Indiana Pacers and Rick Carlisle and him making that choice and the whole Indiana Pacers staff making that choice is they're going to pick games on teams who they want their guys to suit up against. So they're all ready to go. They all suited up against the Orlando Magic the other night. I'm talking about Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith. Excuse me. They did not have Ivica Zubac. He will be out for the remainder of the regular season. Of course, they don't have Tyrese Halliburton, but they still got Siakam as well. Remember, the Indiana Pacers came to LA, and the game was back and forth for a little bit until the Lakers were able to pull away in that second half. But this is just not a game for the Lakers just to wake up and just thinking that the Pacers are going to roll over. Remember, we just saw what Dennis Jacobs was able to do, a G League guy who has been putting up some numbers throughout this recent stretch. We don't want to fall into that trap. Let's not have a trap game. Let's not have a Lakers come in flat-footed, no energy, no effort against the Indiana Pacers team, who is literally showing their cards, and they are trying to take care of business. Because you look at these Western Conference standings. Yes, the Lakers have solidified that third spot, that third seed so far. They are 46-26. You know what helps, too, is that they own the tiebreakers over who? Teams that are underneath them. The Nuggets, the Rockets, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just because you own the tiebreaker over them does not mean that you should be going out there and not going and being full effort, full energy out there on the basketball court. With this schedule that the Lakers have, knowing that you got the Pacers, and then you followed up, you got the Wizards, you got the Brooklyn Nets, those, I would say it back, like those need to be dubs. And at a different point of time with this Lakers team, these games, they're not playing against OKC twice. They're not playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. No, they need to be beaten. They need to be beating those teams with the remaining games of the NBA season. You want to try to roll in to the postseason with as much momentum possible. That should be your goal for the Lakers. Yeah, prove that they want to achieve that goal. They proved that when everybody suited up for the Miami Heat game. They proved that over beating the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, the Rockets twice. They proved that. So why, with 10 games remaining, and I'm not saying they're going to be doing this. I'm not saying that's what JJ Redick's conversation and the coaching staff have been discussing, is to, should they suit up against the teams that are tanking? No. Every single person on this Lakers team needs to be playing. Get as much reps as possible because going into the postseason, and Brian Winters came on today. I listened to a little bit of his segment, and we have that expectation now where I won't say expectation. We have been riding high in what the Lakers have been doing. We have. The Lakers have been having a lot of success throughout these recent weeks. And it's good basketball. It's fun. We talk about it all the time on Lakers Talk Daily. I talk to you guys in the YouTube chat about it, that it is fun basketball to actually watch. Right? And so instead of having concerns and where Lakers are going to fall at and who should be the perfect matchup, maybe there is some truth that we should just enjoy the good basketball that they are playing. Because going in postseason, who knows what is going to happen? Things happen, injuries happen, all those different types of scenarios could possibly happen. So if you're playing your best basketball and you're taking care of business with the remaining 10 games of this season, why not just keep on building off of it and just keep on finding ways to figure out your rotations, figure out the minor tweaks. I talk about late game situations with JJ Redick. Utilize these games, not saying that they're going to fall into a late game scenario. We hope that against these opponents that they got coming up, that it's not a clutch game, but they're actually out there beating them. Hey, let's have a goal. Beat these teams by more than 10 points. Go out there and see if you can rest your starters going into the fourth quarter. And then that's when you start to figure out rotations, figure out who can you trust in the postseason, figure out who is going to be a critical role player. We understand Marcus Smart has achieved that role as far as being a defensive anchor. We understand DeAndre Ayton has achieved that role as far as being a Clint Capella type player for this Lakers team. We understand LeBron James being a third best usage player for this team enhances everybody. It enhances Luka Doncic. It enhances Austin Reeves. It enhances DeAndre Ayton. And also enhances Marcus Smart. All right? Because LeBron James taking that load off of shot attempts and not have to worry so much about scoring, he can help out this Lakers team on the defensive end of the basketball court. I'm not saying there's a high expectation at his age, but if he's able to do that, okay then. We're working towards the right direction. Now it's time to figure out as well role players, spots, moments that they're going to play in. We see Jared Vanderbilt having DNPs. Is there reasons to that? Yes, there is, because he can't help this Lakers team out offensively. That's why you see his minutes decrease. Now you got Jake LaRavia. It's how long you're keeping him on the basketball court before he starts to be a little bit of a liability on the offensive end on the floor. Defensively, he does a lot of good things. I want to say a lot of good things. Defensively, he does some good things. Let me retract that statement. He does some good things defensively. And I want to say good things, the hustle, the energy, second chance opportunities. He's a solid rebounder for the minutes that he plays. Figuring out that. Now we're starting to see Luke Kennard come in a little bit more. We start to see Luke Kennard. We still need him to be aggressive. This is the time when you got 10 games remaining is where who can you trust and who can you not trust in certain moments. We always go back to the Minnesota Timberwolves series where JJ Redick literally cannot go to the bench because he did not trust anybody. Now, I don't believe that is necessarily the same going in. That's going to be the same approach going into the postseason, knowing that this team is a little bit different. But you don't want to have the bumps and bruises heading into the postseason. Ride that momentum. Keep on achieving that goal. Keep staying in that third seed. Don't try to trick off these games. Don't mess up these games. Don't go out there flat-footed, because if you do lose some of these games, meaning against the Pacers, which I don't think the Lakers will lose. They should win. The Wizards, they should win. Brooklyn Nets, they should win. And then you got OKC twice, depending on if they decide to play their guys, because they're most likely going to solidify that number one seed. But they're also in a neck-to-neck race with the San Antonio Spurs. You don't want to fall into a situation where the tiebreaker doesn't matter if you're losing some of these games. Keep on building off of it and keep on striving to keep that third seed and get home court advantage. Now, let's take a little break, have a little pause, talk a little about this game. I'm not going to get deep into it. There's no need to really recap a tanking Indiana Pacers team, but we got some fun for you guys on the second half of the episode. But before we do any of that, let's take a little break and let my partner John Patanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
Whew. Lakers are taking on the Indiana Pacers tonight. They look to go 5-1. 5-1 to end off their 6-game road trip and return back home where they will have a chance to keep on stacking up some good wins and stay at that third seed of the Western Conference standings. Just real quick, this one of my favorite guys I hear in the YouTube chat, Peter, says if the Lakers go 8-2 the rest of the way, they get the third seed, and Denver, T-Wolves, and Rockets would have to win every game the rest of the way. And that is not happening. I do agree. And if the Lakers do go 8-2 in this last stretch, that is a really good thing. That is actually positive if they go 8-2 in that stretch. And yeah, knowing that Nuggets have been struggling in certain games, the Timberwolves are still without Anthony Edwards. I know he's been out of the lineup, even though they're still finding ways to win games. The Rockets, boy, if you want to talk about the Houston Rockets losing the other night to the Chicago Bulls, they're not playing good basketball at the worst time to not be playing good basketball, for being honest with you. And that's why I always go back to is that that game is who would you want in the playoffs? Who would be the most likely matchup? We always play that game, as we should. It's fine. We can do those things. I think if the Lakers were to match up with the Houston Rockets, that is honestly a favorable matchup for them. Now, with the standings and how they're aligned, they would face the Houston Rockets if the playoffs were to start today. And I think that is going to be the most likely matchup for the Lakers because I don't see them winning that much games. And I will have to take a look at the Houston Rockets schedule compared to Denver and compared to the Minnesota Timberwolves. But I mean, there we go. We actually got the Rockets and Timberwolves tonight. So that's going to be a good one. And to see if they win that game, all of a sudden the standings will once again flip. But if you look at the Houston Rockets remaining games, they got Minnesota, they got Memphis, New Orleans, New York, Milwaukee, Utah, Golden State. Like out of those opponents that I listed, they got Minnesota twice, and then they also got the New York Knicks, and then they got a tough Phoenix Suns team who has been giving a lot of teams some issues this season. It might be in that time where we could be seeing a lot of things flip in those standings, but I'm telling you right now, I think the Rockets will be ideal. Just the way the Lakers were able to control them, just the way that the Houston Rockets were, how they have a lot of flaws offensively. Real tough and physical team, which the Lakers do run into some problems with that. But I do believe in those two games that they played in Houston, the Lakers are able to match that intensity. I think the Lakers are have a lot more better depth in their role. And that's crazy to say that compared to the Houston Rockets. But it's true. The Rockets are not playing good basketball, and I do believe that that'll be the ideal matchup. I do believe you got to stay away from Denver because they're always going to give teams trouble. As long as you got Nikola Jokic and as long as you got Jamal Murray, it's going to be a problem. And then with the Minnesota Timberwolves, just their size, their athleticism alone is going to create a lot of problems with this Lakers team because when they run into younger and athletic guys, they kind of get into some issues. But to slow down, we talked about the matchup tonight against the Indiana Pacers, which is really not much. If Nemhard, Siakam, and Aaron Nesmith do decide to play, we'll see what happens. But I fully expect Lakers to go out there, compete, and win this game tonight against the Pacers and cap off the road trip. Talked about them, their goal. They should try to stay in the third seed, win as much games as possible. Like Peter said, and like you guys have been saying in the YouTube chat, they go 8-2. Then all of a sudden they got some good momentum going into the playoffs. Now, with all that being said, some fun. I believe my guys in the back, my guy Tim, John, what do you guys have in store for me today? You guys been hitting me up about something that we could possibly be doing as far as the game. And I think they got something for us in store. So we'll see what
cooked up for you, man.
Oh,
we got
we
a little
got it.
game cooked up. The good old guess who this player is
playing for.
Oh,
little trivia
okay.
in the back here as well.
All right.
For you guys.
What's good? What we got? Hit me with
it. First player on the screen.
Oh, that's my guy. That's Ochai Agbaji.
He got him.
No, but who does he play for?
Who does
Plays
he
for,
play for currently?
he currently plays for the Toronto Raptors. For
Ah,
the Nets? Really?
net. He's a net, bro. But I like how you were quickly able to see who he was, and you knew immediately who he was. I also
Kansas
knew
alum right there.
true.
That's a Kansas alum right there, John.
Kansas Jayhawk. He won a ring with he won a championship with Christian Braun. They were on
That
that
is
team.
right.
That's right. A
That's
lot of people
absolutely
know
right.
that.
They did
Yeah.
that? Yeah. Okay. All right. We got more?
We got a couple more. Next guy is coming up on screen right now. Tim's about to put him up.
All right.
Bam.
Who is that? Can we go full screen real quick? If you don't mind.
We'll give him the full screenshot right now.
Goodness. Huh. He looks like a Suns player. Is that
1 second. Let me finish this.
Give me something, D. Give me something here.
That's not Ryan Dunn.
Not Ryan Dunn. Not Ryan Dunn. It's Enrique Freeman.
I have no idea who that is. Oh my god.
I had no idea who this was either. I got to be honest. I don't know where Tim is pulling these guys from. Where he's pulling them out from some hat where the rabbits come out from, and somebody in the chat said Juan Soto.
That is pretty funny, Juan Soto.
All right,
We got
a couple more players. D, stick with us.
Let's do it. Yeah, of course. I got you.
Next guy, we got a shot of him coming up on screen right now.
Man, what are you doing here? I mean, this is an overseas guy.
No, all of the players are currently in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea who that guy is.
We're testing your ball knowledge right now. Are you a ball knower or not, man?
I am a ball knower, but bro, these are some deep pools that we talking about.
That is
Rocco's. Yeah, come on. Does this guy even play?
Sikarsky.
Does this guy even play on the team? Does he get actual minutes? Does he get actual burn?
He averages 1.5 points per game. That means he plays.
He's part of the
I
team.
mean, he's probably a two-way guy. These are some deep pools that Tim.
These are some
really
deep
got.
pools. All right, this next one, I really think if you consider yourself a ball knower, you're tapped in with the NBA, you're tapped in with the college scene. This should be quick and easy. All right, on the screen right now. Bam.
That's Hunter Dickinson.
All right, who does he play for?
Hunter Dickinson. He's a Jayhawk alum. He played a long time at Kansas.
I think he was there when I was in high school.
Man,
Yeah,
he's
been there.
All the teams that I would think they would acquire a big man like Hunter Dickinson.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be one of those.
Want me to throw you a little lifeline?
Give me one.
I'll throw you a little lifeline. This team, they have such a superstar caliber player who's always injured.
What is this?
Oh, is he on the Charlotte Hornets?
No.
I'm thinking about
Pelicans. He's on the Pelicans, bro. Come on, bro.
Hold on, because you said a superstar caliber player. I mean, all-star, I took in consideration that LaMelo Ball has been hurt a lot too, and then the Hornets are always known for getting good size and big men. It's not a bad guess.
Yeah, not a bad guess. Good pull. All right, we got one more to throw at you. This one I think is pretty fun. He's going on screen right now.
These are some deep pools that I'm pretty sure that people in the YouTube chat are confused about.
In the YouTube chat, maybe they're a little confused. Hey, we're trying our best to bring some fun and frivolity for you guys on this Wednesday.
Oh my god, bro!
Right now.
This guy looks like he's a hockey player, man.
I actually said that too.
I mean,
Great minds.
Bro, Tim, we need to have a conversation of who you are pulling here, man. I don't know who that is.
DeAndre, all right, I got another lifeline for you.
Call me the game master.
I got a lifeline for you.
Okay.
This guy had a viral dunk in the summer league. I wish we had it queued up, but he had a viral dunk in the NBA 2025 summer league where he caught a body on the dude, and the dude's face was like all up in the screen. It's like a super viral dunk.
Okay. Did he get hurt this year?
I don't know. I off bat I can't say I know.
This
Somebody
might be a
said
deep.
Minnesota.
This might be a deep pool. All right,
Let's
and
do it.
I could be wrong. He played for the Indiana Pacers. Can I get that? Can I guess that?
Yes.
Okay. Is it Johnny Furphy?
Yes, bro. Bravo.
Oh,
Bravo and cheerio.
oh, okay. I was really. It
This
took me a
the
while.
dunk. This the dunk. You remember this?
I do remember that.
He
Oh
had a
my goodness.
crazy summer league dunk.
Hey, okay. So a reason why I said that did he get hurt because I was like, hold on. So Furphy is actually, I believe he's out for the season for the Indiana Pacers. He ended up having an ACL injury.
Wow.
Yeah, so he unfortunately he's out and he will be out for he's out for the remainder of the season, I do believe. So man, the Pacers are a team, bro. The injury bug has really hit them hard,
The
man. It
Pacers
sucks because
are hemorrhaging the Warriors, man. The
we
Warriors.
saw what happened with Moses Moody as well. Him,
It,
by the way, that
was so
we're
weird.
definitely not going to show that graphic, but that is one of the most unfortunate injuries you can ever see, as far as him going up with a non-contact, and then I mean that knee is completely, unfortunately went out like that. But I mean, the Pacers, that injury bug really hit them, John, because you saw the run that they had, and when they were fully healthy, the
Mm-hmm.
Pacers team played a different type of basketball. They played up and down, and the speed that they were playing at the pace, man, it was really really fun to watch them. As well, I know a lot of people didn't really care for the NBA Finals last year because of the two teams that were in it. Totally understandable. I get it. But the Pacers, if they were to be healthy this season, who knows what would happen? But they're in that mindset to be ready for next year since they got Zubac as well.
Absolutely, bro. And I mean, I'm very sad that the Pacers have gotten hit with the injury bug that they have, and that should. I mean, I hate to say it like this, but that should make this a good, easy game for the Lakers to win. Bring it home. Just go in there. Hey, man, I don't make the rules. Handle business. Lakers dub. Bring it home. Let's
Yeah,
continue to win. You were mentioning, how they want to close out the last 10 games of this season. I'm thinking we can go 9-1, 8-2. We play OKC twice in that upcoming 10-game stint. That's an opportunity to, you play them once at OKC, once at home. I don't really expect the Lakers to win at OKC, but winning at home against OKC is something that's definitely doable. You got Cleveland there. You got a couple of teams. Like the Lakers have the opportunity to close out the season 9-1, maybe 10-0 if things are right. You know what I mean? So I'd love to see it.
Hey, OKC just got Jay Will back. They just got Jalen Williams back, who's been out for majority of the season, and he said his wrist is 100% healthy now. And so we'll see what happens. That, but 10-0. Hey, look, I ain't gonna
Possible,
lie to you.
bro.
If the Lakers were to go 10-0, 10-0 to finish off this season, that's ending on a really really high note,
That's
a
hey man.
real good high note.
In the words of Kevin Garnett, anything is possible, bro.
Kevin Garnett, the crash out, man. By
Yo,
the
you
way,
keep quoting him.
really appreciate you guys throwing up that game. And I got Jay Detail in the YouTube chat. He actually got that Johnny Furphy. So that's a good pull
Shout
by
out
him.
J Detail.
Shout out Jay Detail. But appreciate you guys, John, as always, and Tim. Really, really good job during that game. Man, Lakers got a chance, man, to cap off the road trip going 5-1 and see what they can do. Carry that momentum. Can they go 9-1 like my boy John said? Can they do it with the remaining 10 games left of this season? Peter says that they should go 8-2. That should be another goal. All we are just saying, we all have the common mindset. Stack up their wins, keep on doing the right thing on the basketball court, play hard, go out there with energy and effort for full 48 minutes, communicate, do all the little things that they have been doing, understanding their roles, buying in. All that stuff matters at this point of the season. And let's see where the Lakers can cap off the end of their season and where will they fall in the standings. But with that being said, I'm going to read this last YouTube chat, and this is 100%. JJ Reddit, got to be OKC at least once. Hold that third seat, and you damn right. Hold that third seat. But for myself, my guys in the back that are running down the operation, holding it down, and you guys in the YouTube chat will look to see the Lakers can get that victory tonight against the Indiana Pacers, a tanking Indiana Pacers team. I will be talking to you guys tomorrow. As always,